And I'm Bella.
Welcome to the Holy Matrimony Podcast.
Today we're going to talk about wrestling,
Wrasslin.
professional wrestling.
Professional wrestling.
But of course, before we do that, if you guys will please follow us on social media, it really helps us out. Plus, you stay in the loop on what we're doing. I think we've been doing fun reels. I hope they're fun.
I think they're fun.
I think they're fun.
Yeah.
So, let us know if you guys think they're fun. But you can do that on X and Instagram at Holy Matrimony. So it's HOLYMATCHRIMONY. You can also find our podcast every Thursday. It releases on most of the major podcast players, as well as on YouTube for those of you who watch or want to watch. And our YouTube channel is Holy Matrimony Podcast. So youtube.com/@holymatrimony, all the same spelling.
Yes, so please like, comment, subscribe, rate, review. Let us know how we're doing. We love to hear from you. Not only it helps us out, but lets us know what to talk about, who's right, who's wrong, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I think I've been right pretty much the whole time.
Of course, you think you've been right.
No, I'm pretty sure, but we wouldn't know until you guys let us know.
Yes. So please let us know that I'm always right. I appreciate it.
We'll see. But yeah, anyway, back to
Yes.
wrestling.
Yes. Summer Wrestling Slam.
Wrestling Summer Slam.
Wrestling Summer Slam.
Summer freaking Slam.
Summer freaking Slam. Summer Slam was this weekend.
Yes, it was.
Or this past weekend? I don't know how
This
that works.
past weekend.
Yes, not this weekend coming up.
So
this
if you guys
past
watch
weekend.
it when this comes out, it's this past weekend. If you watch it like forever from now, it was the Summer Slam of 2024.
Yes, yes.
In Cleveland on Saturday, August
Something.
3rd or 4th or something like that.
Something like that, yes.
Just look at your calendar, you'll know. Or just Google SummerSlam 2024.
SummerSlam, yes.
No.
So,
oh god.
No, go, you go ahead, go ahead.
I had a great SummerSlam.
I was gonna ask how you felt about it.
Honestly, it turned out really good for me. So
yeah, sure did, huh?
Kind of feel bad for you, but that's okay.
I enjoyed myself. No,
there was one you didn't, but we'll talk about that.
I enjoyed the matches.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the outcomes may not have been what they should have been, but I enjoyed the matches.
No, they were. So this was my first SummerSlam, and this is your I don't know how many SummerSlam.
Oh,
so as always,
a lot.
Yeah, let me know where it ranked for you.
So SummerSlams are one of the big four,
mm-hmm.
right? So for anyone that doesn't know, that's WWE's big four events of the year:
mm-hmm.
Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
And we still have not gone to any of those, so not donations yet. Are accepted.
Please.
Anyway.
So typically, SummerSlam is the biggest party of the summer.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, and that's historically like a tagline they've used. But I felt like it was a big party.
Oh, I was having a blast.
This is definitely like top to bottom like a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we even had some surprises. We had a lot of title changes, thankfully. Yeah, I think we did really good.
Yeah, so good SummerSlam overall.
Yeah, so for those of you who haven't seen it, so I guess spoiler. But if you honestly, I don't know, you would have had it spoiled, okay? I got some stuff spoiled from an email, so.
Yeah, anybody that follows WWE at all, even a little bit, would have got it spoiled for them no matter what. It's so hard to not.
Well, because the big thing was, he's back.
He's back.
One's up.
Put your ones up for the Tribal Chief?
The actual Tribal Chief. I never put my ones up for Solo. Ever.
But he's the Tribal Chief too.
He is not. There's one Tribal Chief and he finally came back.
Would that be a man named Roman Reigns?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's back.
Finally.
I
think we were
Roman Reigns has come back.
Yeah, because
it's not him, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that somebody? Am I supposed to know that?
It's The Rock.
Oh, oops, sorry, Rock.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be back too.
But yeah, so Roman's back. That's the big news. We want to just start there and go from there?
Yeah, because that was the big one, right? You said everybody online knew, and I was kind of thinking maybe they'd have Jimmy come back first.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
No, Jimmy did not come back at all. Neither did Paul. So I hope Paul's okay. That's Paul Heyman for those of you who don't know.
Paul, not Paul Levesque. Triple H.
Yeah, no, not that Paul. I know there's a lot of Pauls and we're getting confused, but it's Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman. Okay. I was confused there. Okay.
But it was just Roman. He just interrupted the match for 10 minutes while he walked down that really long. What do you guys call that? Like entryway?
Entrance ramp.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's not a ramp, this one wasn't a ramp.
This one was like an 8 curve, like 2
mile
long.
It was a little long. I get it, trying to get as many seats in there, but it was a long ramp.
It was, but I mean, hey, he came back. It was really cool. He helped your boy out. You're welcome. He would have lost otherwise.
Definitely wouldn't have lost, but yeah.
He definitely would have. That was the point of him coming back and helping us. He would have lost. He also only won because Jacob Fatu hurt himself, which sucked.
We don't know the extent of it. Still don't know. Looking online, still don't know the extent of it. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully just a little hurt.
So sad. It was a great move though. So if he did hurt himself, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for taking one for the team because it was a great move.
Yes. So yeah, because we watched the Raw after SummerSlam.
Yes.
So we got a lot of stuff on Raw to talk about. So yeah, let's talk about the SmackDown stuff. So let's talk about that whole match. What'd you think of it? Obviously, the big ending was Roman coming back.
Yeah, I actually told you that one wasn't my favorite of the night.
No.
I don't think it was the worst of the day or night. I don't know. It seemed like it was during the day. But anyway, it was definitely not the worst, but to me, it was not even close to the best or the most entertaining.
No.
The only parts that are entertaining are anything to do with Jacob Fatu.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Roman coming back and just kind of really not saying anything and just helping your boy out. And that's Cody, for those of you who don't know who Will's boy is.
Cody effing Rhodes.
Yeah, and then just walking out. Said nothing, did nothing, just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The match itself was pretty mid. Like, I think it...
Wait, mid, like the young kids say?
Yes, that's exactly it. Thank you. I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah.
As them young kids say, it's pretty mid. I think, to me, it seemed like Solo was trying to wrestle like he was Roman Reigns, like very slow, methodical.
Mm-hmm.
And Solo is not Roman Reigns.
No, I respected him a lot and like how... Because you haven't been as big of a fan. Obviously, he's not my tribal chief. But I think he's done better than you've given him credit for. I don't know what the online community thinks. Let me know. But yeah, obviously he's not Roman. But I like that because that was kind of the point, right? He's trying to be. And obviously we learned that he can't be.
Right.
So.
And then obviously I wasn't super excited that Kevin Owens and Randy just came back. Like, oh, obviously.
It was so obvious. We all knew that.
They could have been. They could have. Anyways, so yeah, that match was what it was. But obviously, the big surprise reveal at the end that Roman came back made it worth it essentially.
Yeah, we've just been waiting for Roman. Like, man, we needed some more Roman.
Waiting for Roman.
And now
it's the title of a novel. Waiting for Roman.
Oh my gosh, it probably is.
Yeah.
But it's like a love story or something stupid.
Yeah. Set in like
it's like Nicholas Sparks' next book.
Or like set in the one of those period ones set in the Roman times or whatever, and just waiting for Roman.
Stop, that's so dumb. No.
I want to write that book for sure.
Okay, we'll let you guys know when we release Waiting for Roman.
But the cover of my book's gonna have Paul Heyman like dreaming of Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Waiting for Roman.
That's cute after he's like all messed up and he's like all bruised
like
and bloodied.
Bed, like waiting for Roman.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I like it. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I guess the other SmackDown.
There's two more on SmackDown.
Oh well, yeah, I forgot one, but another one that kind of went my way was Nia winning the women's
it was
championship over Bayley, mainly because Tiffany Stratton's on her side, and she got to come out with her beautiful new briefcase.
It's a pretty good looking briefcase. I gotta say,
an amazing briefcase. Whoever designed that, I love it.
Yeah.
And now we get to wait and see what that's going to mean for their little friendship or whatever.
Well, then we got to see like that. She came down, looked like she was attempting a cash in, led to Nia winning. So was that their plan all along, or was it not the plan? And she's just making it. Hey, see, I did it for you. What's gonna happen there?
I don't know. Like you can't tell because Nia seemed fine.
Yeah, she seemed happy. She won. She's happy.
But then obviously Tiffany was kind of like eyeing that title. So
yes.
I'm excited.
That's
we'll
a good one.
I mean, that match was also like mid to me. It wasn't bad, but I guess it was just kind of expected.
Yeah, like I don't think it was the best I thought it was pretty good overall, but it wasn't like the best Nia Jax or Bayley match.
Yeah.
Like Nia Jax's best match has been against Lyra probably, and then Bayley's probably against Io. So like in recent times, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, but not bad overall. It was what it was. The story more was for it.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about who won the other SmackDown match?
Yeah.
And do your
L.A. Knight. Yeah. Yeah. He won. Bella's new favorite wrestler.
No, I still can't. I still can't do it with LA Knight. I knew he was gonna win though, but there was a part of me that thought Logan would win, and I was kind of excited. And then
come on,
he lost.
When Machine Gun Kelly was out there, you knew he wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's true. I still think Logan's way better than people give him credit for as a wrestler.
Nah. He's not bad. Just gotta do my LA Knight stuff there. I'm coming around LA Knight. You know when we
You love LA Knight, and you're acting like you don't.
you know that I didn't for a long time, and then
Hmm.
I think once we started watching SmackDown, I
Hmm.
saw his promos and I was like, I kind of like this guy.
His promos are the only thing I like about him, really. His
Yeah,
promos are so good.
yeah, his wrestling's just really basic.
Yeah, it's
He's
not
fine.
bad.
He's fine in the ring. He's just so basic, but his
Hmm.
promos are what does it for him.
And his body proportions. He's not short, but he looks short because his legs aren't like his torso's long and his legs are short. So
Mm-hmm.
he needs to wear pants to counteract it, so he doesn't look
He's got
short.
the JD effect, kind of.
He does, but he's clearly bigger than JD.
Yes.
So it's like, and that's fine. Like, but when you don't like longer legs make you look more proportional, and he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have that. So sorry if I'm like breaking that to you, LA Knight, but that's just the truth. And once he if he puts pants on, I'm good.
Yeah, like when he comes up for like just like his promos, he looks fine.
Yeah, and once he becomes a bad guy, he's not a good guy. I'll turn to his side once he's bad and he puts pants on.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure to call him and tell him that.
Yes, please let him know.
I will for
Thank you.
sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I think that was all the SmackDown matches, though, right?
Yeah, well, definitely. And then
Yes.
anything that mattered to us, I guess.
Yeah.
But
So
Raw was really the big one.
yeah, yeah. So Raw had a lot of big matches,
They had big matches, some turns.
some turns. So what do we talk about? Well, let's talk about non-Judgment Day type stuff first,
Okay, I was like,
because
wait,
obviously you got the big ones. So
which one am I more excited for? Well, we know which one. But
yeah.
I was also really excited for the Intercontinental Championship match. Yeah, because finally Sammy lost that
To
title.
Braun Breaker.
Which he gave a really good promo the week before, wasn't that the
He
week
did,
before?
yeah, the Raw before
Mhm.
SummerSlam. Yeah, Braun kind of killed it on that promo.
Yeah. No, I've been impressed with him since he came out.
Yes.
Um, and I mean, except the fact that he like just absolutely demolished Ricochet, but you know that happens.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it big, you know.
Yeah. For some reason too, he's the only one that can like mess with refs and stuff and not get suspended. I don't know why Drew and CM Punk keep getting stuff, but he doesn't. But you know, it's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. Just let him do it, you know.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
Family name, maybe, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess like a
The
nepo
Breaker,
baby.
the Breaker family name.
Yeah, the Breaker.
Yeah, the Breakers, the long line of Breakers.
Except all SummerSlam they talked about Rick Steiner.
His dad, Rick and Scott, Rick Steiner's dad, Scott, his uncle.
Yeah. And so his name's Ron Breaker, but they made it very clear.
Of course, because the Steiner, natural makes sense to go to Breaker instead of just being Braun Steiner.
Steiner, Breaker.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. Instead of the Frankensteiner, it's the Frankensteiner. Yeah, makes sense.
You know what? Here's the thing. I was happy. There was no way Sammy was going to beat Braun Breaker, and they didn't disappoint me, and they let him lose it finally.
Yeah. So, and I like Braun a lot, so that was good. Really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, and I'm excited to see him having to defend it and who's going to come for him.
Yes.
So it's a good one.
Yes. All right. Let's talk about our boys, because I think we'll leave the Judgment Day stuff for last.
Oh okay. Yeah, I see. I knew Drew would win. Obviously, he needed to.
So our boys, and I was asking, we're talking about Drew McIntyre, her boy,
Mhm.
versus CM Punk, my boy.
Special refereed by.
Seth freaking Rollins, also kind of our boy.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
like him? Yeah.
yeah. Great referee shirt. If WWE sells that shirt, I'm buying it.
The shirt, the pants look nice. Like,
Oh, he killed it. It
Yeah.
was so good.
yeah. So, yes, CM Punk lost.
As he should have.
Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
it was a good match. I mean, not the most technical wrestling match of all time, but it was probably the most entertaining match of the night.
Oh, it was so good, and Freakin did such a good job just being himself and messing around, but then also kind of like, it's my ring. These are my rules. Like,
Yeah. The part that got me, again, spoilers, but there's been spoilers here this whole time. So when Drew had Punk under the ring and he was
Mhm.
going to flip him up, and Seth went to stop him and just kind of waved him off. I was like, yeah, go ahead and do it. So funny. Seth
was
Seth
such a
is
good-
so good.
no, he did really. I really like the three of them in this thing they have
Their
going on.
dynamic is so good.
Yeah, because they're all great talkers. Great at talking smack.
Yes.
And then their personalities, they're all three so good at their personality and they work really well.
Yeah, because they're all three, let's face it, they're all three bad guys that
100%.
think they're all good guys.
100%.
Like, that's what they are. They're all three just bad guys through and through, and think they're they think they're right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everybody knows somebody like that, you know?
But also, they do all speak a lot of truth.
They speak facts, yes.
So, are they wrong? No, they're all right. It's just which one's more right.
Yes.
And it's obviously Drew. He won.
I mean, CM Punk, kind of got screwed out of the win by Seth Rollins, so.
Oh, did he? Because in the end, he decides to. I can't. Oh, what did he do? He put him to sleep.
GTS.
Yeah.
Do you know what the GTS stands for?
What?
I'm asking you.
No. Oh, go to sleep. Go to
Yeah, there
sleep.
you
That's
go.
right. It's go to sleep.
Yes.
He did that. And so he's pinned while freaking still coming to. Then he does the slowest 3 count I've ever seen. So did he really just hand it to Drew? I don't think so.
Why did Seth put the bracelet on?
He literally was about to throw it, and I think he said, "You know what? I'll be nice and hold on to it for him because if I throw it, if he loses it." So he was trying to be nice.
Okay, he could have gave it to somebody on the ring side. The same people that grab their jackets.
There was a whole match going on. He didn't have time to be like, "Hey, can somebody come
He had
grab
time
this?"
to tie his shoe in the middle of the match. He had time.
That was earlier. But also, what did CM Punk say to Drew the whole time after he lost his WrestleMania match? Oh, well, you got too emotional and you got distracted. Why did CM Punk lose? Because he got emotional and
I
distracted.
know, that's why I made it such a good match. That was such a good moment. Like, let's be real here. That was such a good moment. Like, of course.
Yeah.
The one thing that you're telling Drew does is get emotional and lets him lose himself in the match is what CM Punk does.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
I know. I'm agreeing with you. I just don't. I have to fight with you.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But yes, I know. I'm agreeing with you. It's so good.
It was really good, and I'm glad that Drew took the brace off his dead body again or whatever.
Yeah.
He did not die, guys. Sorry.
No.
He was just lifeless there after he got Claymored the last time.
Yeah. So that was good. Good. Very entertaining match.
Oh, it was so good, and I am excited to see freaking come after them and just the whole thing. Yeah. I'm okay with that one hanging on for a little while.
Yes. So because I figure after we go through SummerSlam, we'll talk a little bit about Raw and our thoughts too. Yeah. So we got more to say about that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what was my favorite match?
Oh, you want to go straight to that one? You don't want to talk about?
Oh yeah, we could do the other one first.
Talk about all of Judgment Day.
The only thing that I think actually surprised us was the first match, which was the Liv and Rhea match.
Apparently, we're the only ones that surprised. Looking online, everybody thought it was going to happen.
Because I thought the whole time they were playing it up that Finn was the one that was working with Liv secretly, and Dom honestly wasn't in on it.
Yep. So no, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Mm-hmm. Probably because he was raised by his deadbeat dad.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sided with Liv Morgan and cost Rhea Ripley the match. Mm-hmm. Full turn for. I mean, he was already a heel, but even more of a heel turn for Dom.
Oh yeah, he went hard on that. So the match itself, we knew, but we thought Finn was going to be the one that came out and cost Rhea the match. So when it didn't happen, we were like, oh, it's Dom. So that's what we were surprised about. We weren't surprised about the match itself. I also thought the match was like, all right.
Yeah, it was a little slow paced and stuff to open it. And I mean, I get it. It's her first match back, so maybe she's still trying. I don't know. But
well, and you know me, Liv isn't my favorite in-ring person. So,
I do. There was a part of me that thought like they could have played the Dom stuff up before the oh, maybe they're gonna play it up just like he did the last time where he accidentally cost Rhea the match, and then when the Finn turn happens later on, you're questioning, well, did Dom do it on purpose or not? Like, but no, they just straight went for it. No, he cost you the match on purpose.
Yeah. So I thought that at least, and it was right off the bat too. It's the first match.
Gotcha.
So right away we were like, oh, and then because then we were like, well, what's gonna happen with the Damian match?
Yes.
Which by then I think we guessed though exactly what was gonna happen.
Yeah, we didn't know exactly like how like the actual moves that was gonna happen, but yeah, we guessed it. But getting into that Damian versus Gunther, the ring general Gunther,
my favorite match of the night.
It was
for multiple reasons,
but it was a good match, dude. Those dudes beat each other up.
Oh yeah, I had like such high hopes for both of them because obviously I like both, but we've established that Gunther's ultimately
your top
my top champion.
What would you ever do if it was Gunther versus Roman Reigns?
I don't. Oh, that'd be a match though.
The ring general versus the tribal chief.
Gosh, that'd be a match though, huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's your CM Punk versus Cody for me.
Yeah, I'll decide that. It's probably going to be Gunther at the end though, but we'll see what Roman how he comes back if he comes back strong.
Yeah, if that ever happens, I mean, who knows? But anyways, that match was crazy good.
No, it was really good. Because they did, I think, just the match itself was to me my favorite of the actual like wrestling
matches. Yeah.
Plus, Gunther won as he should have.
Yes, and I think it made. I mean, we'll talk about how he won, but Damian didn't look weak in the loss. No. Like Damian came out, and we'll talk about his appearance on Raw. But Damian came out looking strong.
Oh yeah.
So.
Which I think Damian's only getting better as he goes.
Yes. You want to go through how he won though?
I mean, once Dom came out for the Liv match, I was like, oh, Finn's coming out for the Damian match. Yes. Well, I guess there was part of me that was like, maybe it was Dom the whole time and not Finn. But we kind of knew. We knew Finn was going, and especially the Raw before when Finn went against Gunther. I mean, man, if hey, look up, just like Google what his chest looked
Oh
like
my
after that
gosh,
match with
just
Gunther. He took some chops,
he did.
and he looked good in the match. It's the first one in probably that I've ever seen where he actually looks strong, which you've been saying he's a great wrestler. And the internet loves Finn.
Finn Balor, yes,
But I've only seen him in the Judgment Day as kind of like one of the bumbling idiots.
yes.
So he looked so strong in that Gunther match that we knew. I think that was his setup because he's going to go against Damien.
Damian Priest, yeah,
And of course he did. He came out.
yep. So he comes out.
Good. No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
sorry. He, what Damien has Gunther down,
Mm-hmm.
and Finn puts Gunther's leg on the rope.
Yeah, so the pin didn't
So
finish.
the ref stops the pin, right? That's how that works. If anybody doesn't
Mm-hmm.
know, that's how that works. The interesting thing that I like, they've never, or at least I don't think they've ever done. I've never seen them do, is like Damien didn't know what happens, so he watches the replay they show on
On the
TV
Jumbotron.
and
Mm-hmm.
on the Tron for the fans. He's watching it and sees it happen, which is like a cool moment because it's not like a questioning. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
He like sees it happening.
Yeah, and he was like, what the F, you know?
Yeah, and then immediately gets distracted and tries to go after Finn. Right?
Yeah,
He
which
like
is fair.
forgets that he's in a world title match,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, I'm gonna go after this dude.
Yeah.
And that ultimately causes Gunther to win because he's
Mm-hmm.
distracted by Finn, and Gunther gets to choke him out.
Yeah, and he tried choking him out once.
Right. Oh, was it the power bomb, right?
No, so he started choking him out.
That's
He
right.
came back, right? He got back up, went after Finn again. Then I think it was powerbombed him, and then instead of pinning him, he choked him
That's
out.
right. That's right.
Because it's Gunther, he's not gonna go the easy route.
Yes. So good match. A good makes sense. Damien's upset with Finn for doing
Mm-hmm.
that, so he's gonna get distracted and go after Finn, and that's how he loses his title.
But also Gunther's just that good. So
Yes.
sorry, oops, just so good.
So overall, good SummerSlam. Not mid. Good SummerSlam.
Oh, not a mid
Not a mid SummerSlam.
Like I said, the Braun Breaker getting the Intercontinental Champion was what I wanted. Gunther winning, obviously what I wanted. Drew winning, clearly he was going to, but what I wanted.
Yep.
And then Roman coming back. So, I had a great night.
Yeah. Like I said, the only match I wasn't thrilled with the outcome, but I thought it was a really good match was the CM Punk one. Everything else I was really happy with. So
Yeah, you're only not thrilled because he lost.
yeah, and he should have won, but it's fine.
No, it's his fault. He wants to talk all this trash and then
Well,
do the same stuff.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be a rematch. We'll see.
There will be a rematch, and I also want to see freaking destroy him too.
Yes, but we'll see how long that's going to take because let's get into Raw a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't have to go all the way.
Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
I'd say Rollins, but he wasn't there, was he?
Yes, he was. Seth Rollins?
Oh, you right. That's right, because CM Punk's talking freaking came out first, and then Drew
Yes.
interrupted them. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
There was so much that happened.
But
I
there was
forgot.
also like a big thing that happened with Seth.
Oh yeah. See, I think I blocked that out because
Yeah,
it's like
I'm
because I was like PTSD. I think it was like traumatic.
Yes.
So I think my mind blocked it out.
All right, well, you already talked about it, so let's go straight into that.
Well, I mean, obviously CM Punk comes out and he has to have his talking moment to.
I was happy.
Go
Sorry,
ahead. No, go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, good.
I was happy that he wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna blame Seth for losing. Like he
Mhm.
didn't do that. He was just like,
He like kind of did in a way, but
not like
he didn't like
he
cry about it.
didn't like do like he didn't cry like Drew would have.
Excuse me. Drew only started crying because CM Punk was obsessed with him and kept stopping his
Drew
chances.
has Punk
over and
derangement
over and over.
syndrome, PDS.
Or is it the other way around?
So yeah,
Mhm.
Punk comes out, and then freaking comes out, talks some trash, and then Drew comes out and interrupts him,
Mhm.
distracts Punk.
Again, because he's emotional.
Yeah. So I'm sure we're gonna get like a rematch with them, probably at like Bad Blood or something, maybe.
Well, because I thought the first match would be CM Punk and Freakin',
Yeah.
but now I think Freakin's dead. I don't know. He's in the hospital at least.
So yeah, when Punk leaves, Bronson comes out and just
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed.
After he told Adam Pearce,
I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make my own path.
yeah, because he's not giving it to him.
Comes out and just destroys Seth.
How many, what,
Tsunamis.
yeah, how many
6.
tsunamis? 6, yeah. Honestly, I was like, he probably should actually stop because Seth might actually get hurt.
Yeah. So good. I mean, what a way to make it, dude.
Also, terrible refs, man. The refs and I don't know, are those like security, the guys in like the suits or whatever?
Producers.
Oh yeah, suck at their
And
job.
each one of those producers is a former wrestler, and
Yeah.
none of them are gonna.
None of them stopped. Every time he jumped, they said, and they just ran. Like, at least get Seth out of the ring.
Yeah, no. But crazy way to like make Bronson Reed something.
It is actually really cool because I've always liked Bronson Reed.
Mm-hmm.
He's just always has just kind of been there.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was cool.
Yeah. So
And
I'm
Seth is
sure.
probably out for a little bit now because
Yeah, and
there's
then
no way
we'll.
his rib's not broken or something.
Yeah, and so we'll get Punk Drew, we'll get Seth Bronson, set him
Hmm.
up, and that feud's could just keep going for a while.
Yeah, so yeah. See, I think I blocked it out because I was like scared for Seth. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my god, he has a kid.
He's got a kid.
He has children or a child,
He has
but
a children. Um, let's talk about the crazy good match with JD and Drew.
oh yeah, because that's so online. You have said, but also online, everyone's like, oh, Finn is such a good wrestler. And they say JD too. Obviously,
Yeah,
they like Finn more. And I've never seen it
you're like,
because
what?
JD is literally just the one that takes everything.
You're
And
like JD, this guy, Mr. Big Head,
well, yeah, he has a huge head.
and we can say that because they say it on TV all the time.
But he does though. It's just the
Yeah,
truth.
but like I wouldn't want to make fun of a dude for having a big head if he didn't know about it, but they embrace it, so we could say
Yeah, he clearly knows.
it. He
Um.
does know, I know.
Anyway, first of all, great promo. I did not even know JD could do promos.
Yeah, he got a good promo against Drew, or yeah, Damien. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Um. And then obviously he lost the match with Damien, but he actually showed stuff that I've never seen.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was. I mean, he was taking it to him. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Damien. It was set up for Damien to win, but it was good.
I mean, more exciting for us though, because we weren't sure where Carlito would go, because he's like our favorite right
I
now.
love Carlito.
And so when they like all came together, like who's part of the New Judgment Day, he's there. So yay!
Yeah, I know. I can't wait. And he's got like a. I'm hoping they have that shirt he's got with the Judgment Day, but it has his apple on
His
it.
apple.
I
Mm-hmm.
want that shirt.
Oh yeah, we'll get. Hey, WWE, put it out. Will's gonna
I'll
buy
buy
it.
it. I will buy it.
But I also think that sets up for him to have a good match with Damien also.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll all have a good match. I mean, and because Damien can put on a good match with anybody. Damien's full baby face, good guy now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Which, I mean, they're gonna try. They're not gonna win that, but
Yeah.
great storyline. We knew it was coming. We didn't know when, and it was finally here. Damien, like I said, I think he's just getting better and better. He looks stronger every time.
He does, and I like that. It's not. It doesn't feel like a character. It just feels like that's who he is. So like,
I think Gunther started. He called him street trash, and he lit this fire, and
yeah, 100%. That's a scene. Like
now
he's like,
he's
okay,
over it.
all right, I'm just me,
He said, "Fine,
a
I'll
dude
act like
from the
street
street. I'm
trash."
just
So,
gonna
yeah.
beat you up. Yep.
You want to talk about me being from the streets? Well, I'm gonna act like I'm from the streets.
Yes. So that was good.
Yeah.
I think there's probably two more big parts that we're all talking about. Let's talk about the one that you're not the biggest fan of.
What?
I
Now I'm
think
like lost.
I think you're sick of the Wyatt Six. See what
Yeah,
I did there? See what I did there?
yeah. So funny. Anyway, I'm glad they finally actually had a match, so I
Mhm.
could see these guys wrestle. And they were good.
They wrestled, yeah. They did actually really well.
I think they did really well. I think it was good because I also love Chad and the Creed brothers.
American Made.
American Made. I'm buying that shirt whenever that comes out. But I think it was just a good match because I think everybody in that ring was good, and I finally got to see it because the White Six really hasn't had a match.
Yep, it's first match.
I guess I just don't get them.
I know. Yeah, you were telling me that, and I was trying to explain it to you, and you just wasn't.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, and maybe the farther we go, I'll get it more. But I guess I just
Mhm.
don't get it. I also get bored, so I don't like things that last too long for no reason.
Yeah, it's like the really long entrances, like of anybody, honestly, to me, kind of like.
Yeah, the only one that can do it is Randy. Randy will take the longest entrance, and he'll do his little like arm up thing. And
Yeah.
but there's something about Randy that's like you just can watch him.
Yeah, but I agree. I think like entrances in general,
Hmm.
somebody's too long. Because even Cody gets a little long sometimes, and I'm like, okay, Cody,
Cody
let's
gets long. Ilya is the only other one I'd watch because he's like conducting the whole time.
Yeah.
And honestly, more just want to see how long he can do it.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't like really long things for no reason. So yeah, it's not that I don't. I guess I just don't get them yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
The match was good though. They were
Oh,
all
it was a
good.
really good
They
match.
looked good. They were kind of creepy looking.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think they play really well as almost like psychos who like escaped like an insane asylum or like
Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Texas
family,
Chainsaw Massacre
or like Hills Have
family,
Eyes, whatever the
something
heck
like
some
that.
of
Just
those.
not supernatural. I don't get
Yeah.
the supernatural part of like all their gimmicks and stuff, but the way they are in the ring, I think they play really well. Just being like literally these crazy dudes, either from like the woods or
Yeah.
like an asylum.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, but I just had to bring that up because I know I wanted to bring it up because I wanted to say that you were sick of the Wyatt Six. I thought it was funny that you didn't laugh as much as I thought. So,
Let us know if you guys thought that was funny. I don't know.
anyways,
All right. Well, it's also like, oh, well, I guess it is spelled that way too.
it is
It's like
spelled
the
that
Wyatt
way.
Six.
Six. Yes, that's why I said that.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry.
I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit you laughing really hard into
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Use our laugh track. No.
Okay. So,
But you said there's something else. What else? Did I
well,
forget?
Raw opened
Uh-huh.
with your boy,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
Oh, yeah, yeah, the big
The
surprise.
return of Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, he's only been gone for a couple weeks, so you act like he's been gone
He was
forever.
hurt though. We didn't know it for sure.
Yeah, but he didn't wrestle.
He did. We just Hulu cut it out.
Oh, darn it.
He fought Sheamus.
Oh, that's right. That's why
That's why
Bronson was
Bronson.
mad. You're
Yes.
right.
Yeah. So Hulu cut that out, but I watched it on YouTube. It was a
Hulu.
good match.
Can't wait till it goes on Netflix. I can watch everything.
Yes.
But of course he had to be there to announce
The new World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General
the
Gunther.
King of the Ring,
Yes.
Gunther. So, what would he not be there? No, if he had a broken leg, he'd have been wheeled in there to announce him.
Yes, but really, just want to get your thoughts on how you think that Randy Gunther match, because Randy Orton came out to challenge Gunther.
Which was the biggest surprise we've had in I don't know how
Yeah,
long.
yeah, and it was a good surprise.
Yeah,
I like
because we
that.
did not think it was going to be Randy as the first challenger.
No, because Randy's on SmackDown didn't make sense, but like they made it made sense
Yeah.
as to why he even came out.
Oh yeah, and I love seeing Randy whenever I can.
And Gunther, made the point like nothing surprises me, but that surprised me.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So and then talking about like the RK out of nowhere, like it's gonna be good.
Oh, I'm excited for it.
How do you feel that Gunther's gonna lose to Randy?
He is not going to lose to Randy. Sorry, I love Randy, but Gunther's like my top right now. He's not going to.
What would you do if he did?
I'd be really upset.
Yeah,
I'd be really sad because also it's like he's on SmackDown, so he'd have to come over. And the only positive about that would be we can finally stop with the same old Cody in the ring with the Bloodline and Randy and Kevin coming out.
Yes, but no, he won't. I mean, it's in Berlin, which is like basically Gunther's home, kind of ish.
They're like, I mean, he called him German. He's definitely Austrian, but he's like, yeah, you German or whatever.
Yeah,
you Germans or something. He said something.
Yeah, but he's definitely Austrian. But I guess there's.
I think didn't we look it up? They speak German though. So
yeah,
I don't.
He wrestled a lot in Germany. I know that, like when he first started.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about European like countries in those senses. So if somebody knows, let me know. Like, are they pretty much the same? Are they very different? Like, would an Austrian be mad if you're like, oh, you're German? They're like, no, I'm Austrian. I just need to know.
Yes, but Bash in Berlin main event has to be.
It better be the main
Gunther
event.
versus Randy Orton.
It's a title match, and it's his home country.
Yeah.
And he's the world heavyweight champion. I know, like Cody always gets the main event, but come on.
I mean, they let Drew main event this Clash of Castle one, so they'll
and let him lose. So I'm a little scared.
Nah, Gunther's gonna win though.
It's he better. It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah,
too.
It'll be good. I mean, the first one was good too.
We just have to guess how long will Randy's entrance be that time, because the last time they fought, Randy, I'm pretty sure walked out for 15 minutes. So this one, I'm guessing it's 20, just to make the Berlin people mad.
I don't know. It would be very cool to see like Gunther attack him so he doesn't get the long entrance.
Yeah, what I would love is when he gets up on the ropes to do his little arm thing, Gunther RKO's him out of nowhere.
I told you that he should start RKOing Randy out of nowhere.
Yeah, so that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys can take my idea. I don't need credit.
Yep, take it, do it.
So we'll see.
But overall, a really good SummerSlam into a really good Raw, into what I'm hoping is gonna be a good SmackDown this week.
Oh, it should be.
Because
where are they gonna be at? Because good for you guys getting Roman in your city.
But yeah, all in all, I'm very excited. It kind of felt like almost like a refresh. Like everything feels fresh again, feels exciting again.
Yeah, that's why I said it was definitely a good night for me. Everything that I wanted to happen happened.
Yep.
Except for Logan losing, but it's okay.
Yeah, he was going to, but I gotta they're gonna do something with Logan. I think
they will, and now we get a new storyline of people challenging LA Knight on SmackDown.
Oh yeah,
so.
you know that like he's gonna get like Carmelo Hayes probably challenging him.
him. Yeah. Andrade probably.
Yeah, maybe Nakamura will come back eventually sometime.
Oh my gosh, please Nakamura come back, please.
So there'll be some cool stuff hopefully over there.
Yeah, I hope they kind of get a refresh from this. Like Roman's back, so let's do something a little different with the Bloodline than we've been doing, and then I think with the new United States champion, let's get a new storyline. Yeah, new storylines.
No, it's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you say it one day. You're gonna say it. One day it's gonna be a day you're gonna be sitting on the couch and you're just gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say it. Sorry, Ella. If that's your actual name.
And then hopefully Jacob Fatu's not hurt, so he can.
Please don't be hurt, Fatu. I mean, Roman's my tribal chief always, but Jacob Fatu's amazing. So, I mean, I can't wait for that fight.
No, I mean if there's one wrestler that you're like, hey, you got to pick one wrestler to be your bodyguard.
Oh, it's for sure Fatu. That dude's
doesn't matter.
crazy.
Yes. Doesn't matter any of the big dudes. Doesn't matter.
hmm
Jacob Fatu is the guy I'm choosing.
Yeah, because he's crazy, but he's also really good. I mean, that dude like flies and
Yes.
stuff. Like, oh yeah, it's for sure him.
Yes.
Plus, he'll like just always have my little what's that thing?
The Ulafala.
Yeah, he'll just have that around. So after he beats up somebody for me, he'll just put it
Put it
on.
on you. Yeah. So.
The loyalty's there. So yeah, I'm going for Fatu.
But yeah, really great weekend of wrestling. Great day of wrestling. I'm pretty excited. See what comes next.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. And please put your ones up in the comments for the tribal chief.
Which tribal chief? The tribal
The-
chief. Just the tribal chief.
The tribal chief.
Who's your tribal chief? It depends.
The tribal chief. Thank you.
Maybe your tribal chief. Maybe Jacob Fatu's your tribal chief. He's the tribal chief of the streets. You know.
He should be the tribal chief. He's the only one that can beat everybody.
Maybe
so.
Cody Rhodes is your tribal chief.
It's not Cody. He is not a tribal chief.
Maybe The Rock's your tribal chief.
Well, we know that's probably coming.
He's not.
So
He's
we'll
the
see.
final boss. Anyways,
Unless he takes over again.
let us know who the tribal chief is.
The tribal chief.
And we'll continue to watch wrestling and see where it goes from here.
Watch them wrestling.
Wrestling. Bella, I love wrestling.
I know.